doesn't bake.
I'm going to take my jacket off just because I want to be a little bit more comfortable. I don't do these a lot because I have a day job, but I want all of you to really get to know me a little bit more today. I think understanding my business principles is one thing, but understanding how they were crafted and how I think about things is really more important for me than anything else. And so if you can take yourself back wherever you were to the summer of 1987, it was about 95 degrees. I was in Miami, Florida. I was running on a major highway on the sidewalk. I had a garbage bag on, and I was absolutely in probably the lowest point of my life. I wasn't very old. I was just out of the 8th grade. I weighed 200 pounds, and I really found myself in a place that I think has contributed to who I am today. I was depressed. I didn't have any friends. I was overweight. I was bullied. I was an only child. And I'll tell you, it's not something that I love to think back about. It usually brings tears to my eyes because it reminds me of what used to be. But the reason I tell this story is that in order to grow as a business person or as an individual, you need to understand where you came from, who you are, where you're going, and why all things happened. And so I'm a big believer in what I call the reinvention. Over and over and over again, and still I struggle with it today, I find myself dissatisfied with who I am, dissatisfied with what I've accomplished, dissatisfied with the way I look, dissatisfied for a lot of reasons. Now, I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me because I feel like I've made good progress. But in that moment in 1987, I ended up passing out on the side of the road. I laid on the sidewalk, dripping in sweat, and ended up checking myself into the hospital, obviously with my parents. And I started and realized that I was suffering from an eating disorder.